I've decided to call a meeting of the Arctic. Kattegat must have a new ruler.
And you will stand for election?
It depends.
On what?
On what?
If anyone will stand against me. And what about Ingrid?
I have no idea.
What?
You will support me?
Why this girl would be
You're
queen?
ambitious. In return
Because
for
she expecting a kid?
You know how much I admire you. I cannot believe that Bjorn would take another wife from you.
Bjorn is dead since 2 days. You're already...
Honest about my desire for you.
You're honest but not really respectful. Give the woman the time that she needs to grieve. And keep your desire for yourself.
Have an appointment.
Again, for some days.
What for? I don't know. You might be careful, Margaret. The rules are not like us.
Fitzurk, don't let Oleg enter into your head.
I stay here. I have good news. Many of the returning warriors will become disillusioned with my brother's leadership.
I was expecting you to come back, dear, but not like that.
You will receive a dagger. That will be the signal for you to flee from Kiev. You are the rightful king of this great land. I will see you crowned.
I love you.
Love is a big word for that relationship, in my opinion. I think that we can trust him, at least for now.
Good sir. Shaman Ragnar.
Okay, you want something.
Be comfortable.
Are you flirty?
Brotherly. I like Vikings. I would like to have a bodyguard of Vikings. I would trust you more than my own guard, even though I love over.
Liar. You despite him.
No longer interested in attacking Scandinavia, and it's pleasant. I believe we should attack Constantinople.
What?
A richer and much more attractive target.
For sure.
Sometimes silence is better. Long as hill grows, the Chinese and Arabs have given us many things. It's just poppy seed. You just smell it. It makes you happy.
No! Oh no, don't go on drugs again, please, Fitzurk. Fitzurk, you know your issue with that. You changed, my dear, you changed, please. Since the beginning, I'm putting a lot of trust on Fitzurk, even if he was the one who killed Lagertha. For this season, he is one of the most developed characters. I love that. I was waiting for that since season.
You will struggle the rest of your life just to survive here. Think about what I'm offering you instead. We need you to come with us to help us to finish the second boat. Without you, we can't leave.
The same
Yes,
speech.
we cannot trust Shuttle. But without any others, they would not come. But I know the Shuttle went mad. If you want to stay here in this stony wilderness, then tell me now. What do you say to my hotel? I say you have a deal. That means that I can trust on this voyage.
You're not gonna keep
You can trust me well enough.
both of them. You're gonna kill at least one of them. It would be, the clever thing to do right now. You know that they are talking to each other, you know that they are lying.
It is hard to accept that Bjorn is gone.
Tell me about it.
At least I have this.
It was terrible when Gunhild lost the child she was carrying. Bruce may attack us again, and yet we have no king or queen to unite behind. I think the legacy of Ragnar Lothbrok and Bjorn Ironside should live and continue.
You're not encouraging her to.
And I have a chance.
Given our preparations,
Eric?
I would like to be queen.
Of course you want that. Eric, tell me that you were honest with Gunhild. But I don't want Bjorn's child to die.
What was her name? Freydis. What did you look like? This Freydis.
Like you.
like you. But blood, I trusted her. She was the one who told me I was your god. What do you want me to say, huh?
I cried so much when you killed her.
I don't believe you want to betray Oleg.
And how can I prove it to you?
I don't know.
Don't fall into that trap. My dear, keep your pants on.
I can't.
You're more clever than that. Floki didn't build these ships. I don't trust these ships to be able to go on that journey.
Rudy understands. I need redemption. We both do. Can't live with us. But now we can do a good thing. The gods will understand and not punish us.
Really?
If you kept quiet, they would not punish you.
But I want to be an honest soul. You can forgive me for that.
I don't trust you, but I believe in second chance. And that's the first time that we are seeing you really saying that you want one.
Life is a journey.
Like that. I want to know if you will stand.
She said she will.
I do not think I would stand. Except for this. I am carrying Björn's child.
You know what it means?
I remember you told me that you were raped by King Harald. So perhaps the child you carry is his.
Oh, Gunhild.
I knew I was pregnant before Harold raped me. This is Björn's child.
It should have been my child.
Oh, Gunhild. I'm afraid of what she can do. Threaten the girl, but please don't kill her. She's carrying Björn's child. Ivar, help. He found, Oleg Witzak's weakness.
Maybe the cat you would like to see.
Where is it now?
Yes.
Here?
Yeah, that's me.
Peter Teta, Pacha. Please only can you see me?
I came here afraid this.
Why don't I have the translation of that? You're gonna recognize her mouse? Her ability for that? No, and no.
Do you want to come with me?
I know that Dear is still alive. Please tell me, has he been in contact with you?
Shh!
He came here.
Ivar?
He told me that his army is assembled. When the signal comes, we must spiritually go away.
Ivar, I'm
The
disappointed.
future.
I don't know
You
if
to stay?
we can trust her or not, but just in case, I wouldn't say anything to her if I would be Ivar.
What is it you really want?
I think you know.
I don't know. I think that you, Gunhild, can be a response. Maybe he really wants you. And maybe because of that he's gonna kill the other wife. But she's pregnant with Björn's kid. Of course I don't want her to be killed and her kid with her. What Gunhild said, about the fact that Harald raped her, so maybe it can be Harald's kid. That was awful. I understand Gunhild, the fact that she lost her kid, the fact that the other wife is pregnant with Björn's kid and can threaten her, can make her not having the throne that she thinks that she deserves. I understand Gunhild and the fact that she could want this woman to be killed with her kid, but I don't want that. Of course I don't want that. They gave me a break, the writers, with this episode. Not the one that I expected, because I still had some tears because Ube learned that his brother died, and I really thought that we were not gonna have that because he was far away, and we know that to go to Iceland it's not so easy. So I was like, he's gonna quit Iceland, he's gonna leave Iceland before the messenger coming to Iceland to say that Björn is dead. No, I was wrong. Now he knows. Really, you can go in a peaceful journey knowing that there is no one to take the throne because your brother died, that Russians attacked Kattegat and are gonna come back to attack Kattegat, knowing that they killed the great hero that Bjorn was, that none of the sons of Ragnar are right there to protect Kattegat, to represent Ragnar. Really, go safely and peacefully in your journey, knowing all of that, Ube. I'm not blaming him, you know, to not cancel his journey because of that. Because like I said during the review of the last episode, I love all of Ragnar's sons because for me they are all representing Ragnar in a way. Bjorn was a true heir of Ragnar for being the real king of Norway, for uniting people because of what he represents, because of how brave he was and all. He was a true heir of Ragnar for that. Ube is a true heir of Ragnar for discovering new lands, for conquering new territories, for that curiosity, you know, and the fact that he wants to go further no matter what. He's a true heir of Ragnar for that. Hvitserk is a true heir of Ragnar for all of the mental issues, the health issues, the... You know what I mean by that. All of these issues, Hvitserk is a true heir of Ragnar for that. Ivar is a true heir of Ragnar for the ambition, you know, for being okay to do bad stuff if he thinks that at the end he's gonna have the good stuff, the right stuff. Or no matter what, not changing your mind and going straight to what you want. Even if it means to be against your family, your loved ones. He had that from his father. That's why I love all of them. That's why it's killing me to see them being against each other, even if I understand why and all of their reasons. That's why I'm approving everything that they are doing. That's why it's killing me to see them fighting against each other and killing each other. Okay, if we are taking all of them, Ivar, I'm sorry my dear, but you were stupid, just right there. Maybe she's truly on our side, you know, Katja, Freydis, whatever she is, whoever she is, I don't care. Maybe she was honest, maybe she really wants to be on Ivar's side, maybe. I don't know. For now, I really don't know. But because of the fact that I don't know and Ivar can't know so easily, so quickly, and just because of the fact that the girl opened her legs, you're not gonna tell her all of your secrets. Maybe you can trust her and she can be involved in the things that you're gonna do next, but you're not gonna warn her about what you're gonna do next. You're gonna wait for it to happen to see if she's really gonna follow you or not. That was so not clever to tell her everything just like that. I don't think that she's Freydis. I mean, I didn't have the subtitles during that moment and I'm gonna watch that scene, you know, be sure of that after this video with the subtitles. I don't know, and you know also my rule. I'm not accepting Floki's death because we never saw him dying, you know, closed eyes, body cord, so because of that, I don't believe that Floki is dead. But for Freydis, we saw her. Eyes closed, body cord, we saw her dying and being dead. So that's why I can't think that she is Freydis. No matter what, I'm not gonna believe her just like that. And I really think that Ivar did a mistake just right there. I think that Oleg, you know, found their weaknesses of Ivar and Hvitserk. Ivar, his weakness, it was Katja, Freydis, and Hvitserk, his weakness, it's the drugs, using drugs, and that's why he gave him, I think that it was opium or another drug. He found his weakness and Hvitserk is now far away again. I love Hvitserk's development during this season, even if it meant that he was the one who killed Lagertha because of that. I thought, in my head, I fought so much for Fitzurk having his own narrative arc, his own story, a real development. I'm so glad that he has that during this final season. The actor who is playing it so well. I felt during the first half of the season all of his pain. Even if you did so many bad stuff, I still love you, and I think that I love you even more, which is really weird. So yes, I think that Oleg was suspecting something because of the fact that Igor was always looking at Ivar before doing something, and he also heard maybe a little of their conversation during the last episode. I mean, Oleg is a clever man and he just lost a battle. He wants to be sure to not lose anymore in front of the Vikings, but also because of things happening around him. That's why he destroyed all of that, you know, in Igor's place, to take away his childhood, his innocence, to make him a man, but also to show to everyone that he is still the one who is in control of the kid. He discovered Fitzurk and Ivar's weaknesses and he used them against them, and he succeeded with that. And now he's gonna know that Dir was there and talked with Ivar for putting Igor on the throne, for escaping with Igor. I don't think that he's gonna do something with that information yet, but I think that he's gonna wait for the signal. When the signal is gonna come, he's gonna know that it was a signal, and he's gonna see Ivar and Fitzurk maybe also betraying him, and that's gonna be awful. Ube, he talked and gave the same speech to the two men. He knows that he can't trust them and that they both lied to him, and still he's living with them. I wouldn't do the same for sure. For me, he has to kill one of them, if it's not both of them. Ivar, he would have killed already the two guys, really. But Ube, I think that he still wants to give a chance to this man. You know, before this episode, I would have said, please kill the snake, you need to kill the snake, if I have to choose, kill the snake. But because of the fact that we had this scene, you know, with him talking with his son and his wife, and I think that it was the first time that we saw him saying that he wants a second chance, that he wants to repair his fault, that he's feeling guilty about what he did. I don't know. You know, I believe in redemption, and that was the first time that I saw him asking for a redemption. I'm not so quick to tell, okay, let's kill the snake. I'm like, maybe we can keep him for now? The journey, you know, on the ocean and all is gonna be awful because of the creature, ocean monster that we saw during the trailer, but also because of this internal fight between the humans who are gonna be on these boats. That can't end well. So Gilliard slept with Eric. I think that it's for having Eric on her side to confirm that he is on her side. But Eric learned also that the other wife is with child, with Bjorn's child. So I think that they can kill her, you know, if no one knows that she is with Bjorn's child. Again, I don't want that to happen. Even if I don't like the girl, for all of what she did, I don't think that she's really a threat, and maybe we can stop her without killing her, without killing Bjorn's child. For a show like that, for what they did during the last episode, I think that I'm too optimistic. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now because I want to watch one more episode today, so it's all for you for today, and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye!
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Crazy.